Hi there, I'm Ephraim Gopin of 1832 Communications. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Weekly Send, where I help your nonprofit upgrade your email fundraising and marketing efforts. I'm continuing my series of showing you emails and teaching you best practices for your year-end fundraising campaign. Today, we're going to look at an email from Population Services International. We'll start with the subject line. Can you fill in the blanks? And here they give you 6 letters and 2 of them are missing. I think this is a good subject line because A, it asks a question and it wants me to take action. And maybe I know the word, maybe I don't. And even if I do know the word, I want to open up and find out more. Why are they asking me to fill in the blanks? It comes from Population Services International, which is good. So it'll stand out in my inbox. I know who it's from. The email from address and reply to is donations@psi.org. It's very generic. I'd like something more personal, especially since we're going to see in a second. This is a fundraising campaign. I'd like the name of a person at the organization, so it's one-to-one communication. The email itself, well, they put the fun in fundraising. And you can see this is great. I love this. Instead of just coming at you with, we're raising money for X, they come at you with a crossword puzzle. Help us solve the World Contraception Day crossword. And you can see that they have all the clues here. They filled in all the answers except for one, her body, her blank. And you're left here to figure out what that is. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. But the point is, this is something fun. It's a little bit different. And there's nothing wrong with doing that with your fundraising campaign. Make it a little bit more engaging and interactive for people instead of just the usual, we have a campaign, give us money. I think this is a great idea from PSI, and I don't know what the results were, but I'm sure it helped get more people clicking through to donate to the campaign. At the bottom of the puzzle, they ask, can you guess the missing word? And then they add just a little bit of content. Advocate. They don't call me friend. They call me advocate, which is an interesting word. I actually like it. Now, it's not personalized, but the fact that they're calling me advocate tells me that they want me to do something. They want me to take action. That's good. Did you solve our World Contraception Day crossword? It's our theme for this year's World Contraception Day choice. I like the idea that they have a theme for their fundraising campaign. I think that's a good idea. If you have a theme for your fundraising campaign, you can use that theme everywhere in emails, direct mail, social media, website, blog, everywhere. You can hashtag it for social media, all kinds of ideas around that theme. So yes, it's a good idea to have a theme for your fundraising campaign. PSI continues. We're using this day to spotlight the critical role contraceptive choices play in empowering everyone, all 8 billion people on the planet, to take control of their reproductive health. And they end with this call to action. With World Contraception Day coming up on September 26th, we're celebrating the freedom of choice. Will you join us? Simple, to the point, tells me what they want me to do. Click the Donate Now button. And yes, you're clicking and you're going off to their donation page. The mobile version, you can see this crossword puzzle really stands out on mobile. I think it's great. And it certainly is, it's going to capture my attention, stop me from scrolling. I'm going to look at it, try and figure out that last crossword. It's just a little bit of content to read. The call to action here is bolded. It's in a different color. They're branded green. It's underlined. And then that Donate Now call to action button stands out. This is a good mobile version. So if the email itself was talking about World Contraception Day and choices and contraceptive choices that it plays in empowering people, I'd expect that the landing page where I give a donation would match that. Unfortunately, what they have is a little bit more than that, and it's not tied to World Contraception Day. The global population has reached 8 billion people. Your support helps to keep us on the path toward ensuring every individual has adequate and equitable access to resources. From clean water, sanitation, reproductive rights, family planning, they're building sustainable solutions for the world's most serious health issues. This is all great, and it's important what PSI is doing. But I think that it's important that they stick only to what the theme of the email was, choice and World Contraceptive Day. By doing that, I've been inspired by what they've sent me. I've engaged with the crossword puzzle. I'm ready to give. I want to give towards choice for people. That's what I'd expect on the landing page. So that the email matches the landing page, you'll get more people donating to your campaign. The second the donation page is a little bit different. It's a little bit off. It's not the same. It could confuse me. And now I'm not sure, am I giving to this campaign or am I not? Keep the email and the donation page consistent. 3 takeaways for today's episode. 1, definitely put the fun into your fundraising. I absolutely believe it's a great idea simply because it's something different. It makes people smile, gets them engaging and wanting to give. Number 2, definitely have a theme for your campaign and then share that with your readers, subscribers, and your audience. Number 3, don't confuse your subscribers. Make sure that the donation page matches with your email so they're giving to the campaign you told them about. Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Weekly Send. We'll see you next time.